I'm starting, so I'm going to pull the curtain.
I shouldn't be making any noise.
No, I know. Just so that if anybody decides they want to watch TV or anything.
Well, I'll be watching TV.
Yeah.
Dad doesn't come home for finish there.
Right. Okay, I have arrived. Is anybody here yet besides me? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Or just wait a couple of minutes for me to start the stream and then you're fine. Speaking of starting, we'll get started in like 2.5 minutes. I think that volume setting should be good. Might turn it up one, but we'll see. Okay, let me go get the controller and we'll get started. Okay, here we go. So something I didn't realize last time, there's actually a cutscene that plays as soon as you leave the planet after defeating the boss of the Thugs for Less group after defeating their leader. And I went ahead and left the thing, and then the cutscene played, and I was like, ah, crap. So basically what I did was I reloaded my save file, I refought the boss, and I went ahead and actually fought all of the thugs on the way to the boss as well. The result was about what you'd expect, although the plasma coil got significantly more experience than the mini rocket did there, just because the plasma coil has a little more utility in large groups, which is primarily what we fought. But yeah, we'll make up for it. It should all come around just fine by the time we're done today. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Ratchet & Clank Going Commando, the Stream Edition. Last time, like I said, we defeated the Thugs for Less leader. After learning of the Proto-Pet's marketability, I guess, because their Megacorp is planning on marketing the damn thing all over the galaxy and potentially killing millions. So we're just going to have to go and disrupt their shipments now, and that's what we're going to attempt to do first by going to their distribution facility on Smolg and seeing if we can stop them from sending off a bunch of Proto-Pets into people's homes and promptly getting them eaten or, you know, whatever. Basically, nothing good could come of it at this point in time until the Proto-Pet's flaws are fixed, so let's go prevent it from happening.
See if you can find any more news on the Proto-Pets.
Let's find out. Maybe we'll intercept like a news dot. Oh, okay.
Brings you the conclusion of our series on Captain Quark.
I was gonna say maybe we'll get like a news broadcast or something about it, but
missing for almost 6 weeks.
I guess we'll talk about Captain Quark.
An overzealous fan, or is he still out there somewhere? The galaxy may never know, but stay tuned for more baseless speculation and crackpot theories on Behind the Hero.
Great.
Well, no more Quark.
Good. It is almost time for RoboChef.
I mean, as long as you can co-pilot and watch RoboChef. I mean, you are a, you know, robotic ignition system slash actually a robot there, Clank, so you can probably process multiple things at once, but as long as you can do that and help me drive, that's fine. Go watch RoboChef. Alright, so distribution facility on Smolg looks busy as hell. Let's see if we can make it slightly less busy by making it so that the shipments here are disrupted. There is a small chance that today we will actually finish the game, but I think the chance is so small because of the things that we have to do between now and the end of the game that it's not likely, because we still have to go back and do the impossible challenge at the arena before we do that, and that's going to take probably like 45 minutes by itself. So I don't think we're going to finish up today, but I mean, I guess it's a possibility, so I can tell you now that maybe it'll happen. We are going to be raising the shield charger while we're here, though, I think. Or we're doing the sheepinator while we're here. Because there is an opportunity to raise the shield charger a little bit later as well. I think we'll raise the sheepinator in the impossible challenge more. We'll do the shield charger a little bit here. Like, I want to get the shield charger to about halfway, basically. If I can get it there, then we can stop using it and I can start using the sheepinator again. But basically, what you need to do in order to raise the shield charger on experience is you need to run into enemies with it. So it is the perfect weapon currently for the small enemies that we'll be fighting on this planet, and both Smolg and one other planet that we'll be going to in a little while have a large assortment of, well, not a large assortment, but a rather large population of small enemies with which to smack into them with your shield charger. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna make it all work. But for guys like these guys, these two-headed Cerberus guys, the shield charger is not really gonna get the job done. So let's just use something else. There we go. Try to use the mini rocket where there's only a few of them. But for these little guys, yeah, all you got to do is bully them with the shield charger, and you're basically done. It'll gain a little bit of experience for each one that you kill. So. Unfortunately, we have to bully these little reptile doggo-looking things this time, but trust me, it'll gain some experience out of it. So that's all good. Uh-oh. Well, even when I'm trying to raise the mini rocket, a big group of these guys still calls for a little bit of plasma coil action. There we go. Get out of here. I guess I'm gonna need one of these. You go down there now. There we go. I think there's one dude that runs around down here. Yep, there he is. Back off. Back, foul beast. Back, I say. Uh-oh. Let the dot take its effect. Boom. You can kill them in 2 mini rockets no matter if you let the dot take its effect or not. I just like to do so. You could also do one of these. Do that, and then bap him with it, and then there you go. You might even get some shield charger experience out of that. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it depends on whether or not there is a system in place in the game that gives multiple weapons experience when they kill enemies. Because in that particular instance, both the shield charger and the mini rocket contributed to that enemy's defeat. So I don't know if that actually happens or not, but we might find out at some point. 2 things primarily today are the reason why I'm thinking we probably won't complete the entire game today. One of them is this, the fact that the primary way that I get experience for the shield charger is by running around and just jumping on all of the small enemies in a level, like they're Goombas, and that might take a little bit of time to do. So, I just want to try to do that. Eventually these guys aren't going to give any experience anymore, though, if I remember correctly, so we're going to want to just get rid of this while we can. I don't want to over-abuse it, you know, sit here forever and charge it, because I'm not even sure if that works, so I think after a certain point, like when they stop giving bolts, I think they stop giving experience. Possibly? I don't quite know. So we'll have to do a little experimenting. But yeah, shield charger's getting a little bit of experience there, so that should help out a little bit. This is not going to help out because it's going to cause all of these guys to come after me all at once, but, you know, I do have the shield charger to help with that, so. Alright, why don't you all come right after me in a nice big group. Or just do it that way, that works too. The dot must have killed one of them because there was 3 over here a minute ago. I love the acid mod, it's so good. The damage that you get out of it is just very nice. Where do you think you're running to? Bah. Well, it didn't kill anything, but that's okay. Alright, prime opportunity. At some point they're going to hit me enough that the shield will drop, but if you're not on challenge mode, that isn't really a big deal. Where you need to worry about it is on challenge mode, because here's the thing. On challenge mode, there is a thing called the bolt multiplier, and the bolt multiplier increases the amount of bolts that you get from defeated enemies. It can go all the way up to times 20, and by that point you're getting a 3 1,000 bolts drops from every single enemy you fight. It lets you rack up bolts very, very quickly with which to purchase all of the upgraded weapons that are available on challenge mode, like the mega weapons, which are basically just bigger and better versions of the weapons that you find in the normal modes, all of which have increased ammo, increased damage, everything like that, the whole 9 yards. So it's all good, and basically you want to maintain your multiplier if you can, but taking any damage from any enemy of any kind resets the multiplier, and that includes taking damage on the shield charger. So let's say you take a stray bullet to your shield charger during challenge mode. If you had a 20 times multiplier, that bitch is getting reset to 1 right away. It kind of sucks, but that's what happens, unfortunately. I'm not sure if the dot's going to take place there, so I'm just going to kick your ass with the rest of my mini rocket. There we go. How we doing? Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there little by little. Usually what I like doing in terms of my use of the... Let's see, I think I just need those 2 for this planet. In terms of my use of the shield charger is when I'm killing the small enemies that have the little spawners there, I usually kill about 2 waves of them and then I kill the spawner, because after that point it's like, I don't know if that's really gonna make a difference anymore. But if there's no spawner, there ain't too much you can do. But before we go anywhere, we gotta go like this. We can wall jump up here, and as you can see over there, we've got a bit of a prize waiting for us, so let's go grab it. Another platinum bolt. Nice. I think the only major thing that I can complain about with the shield charger, because it is a really solid... Hey look, it looked like a sonic summoner up there. Hold on. Let's go back. See? Little glowy thing up there. Yeah, I think the only major thing that I can complain about with the shield charger, because it is a really solid utility weapon, is it has the same problem as the Sheepinator in that I don't like the really annoying noise that it makes while it's out. Like, that noise is... It's not really anything terrible, but, like, if you're listening to it all the time, I can imagine it would get kind of grating. Okay, there we go. We lost the shield. That's fine. As long as I don't bump any of these guys off the platform. There we go. Because if I bumped them off the platform, I would have had to jump back down. And that wouldn't have been good, so... Alright, what do we got down here? I don't know, but whatever it is, we're getting pretty close. How the hell am I going to get through this wall, though? Let's jump down and find out. Oh, okay. That'll do. If they're going to keep breaking out the boxes, that'll do. Anything to grab over there? I don't think so. Aha! Okay, there's a bunch of little guys. Hello. Let's do some Goomba stomping. You could probably hit them with your wrench as well to soften them up. As a matter of fact, I might start doing that, to be honest, because I don't think the wrench kills them in one hit. So... But, let's see. Hang on. Okay, so the wrench kills them with one hit after the shield charger. Got it, so... Okay, hello there. Let's just take care of you real quick. Yeah. Try not to take care of these guys with the mini rocket, because the mini rocket's already going to get enough experience over the course of this planet, so... We'll get some more for the plasma coil as well, not to worry. It's just already... the plasma coil's already pretty far by comparison to the mini rockets, so... I want to try to even those two out so they end up about together at the end of the whole thing. So, all right, this one's a little tricky. You got to hit this dynamo one just about when it gets there. So like right about now, and it'll clamp right on. There you go. Simple as that. I think. Yeah, nothing over there for us to grab. Not that we could even get over there if we wanted to. Let's do an electrolyzer puzzle. Probably going to be a little easier than the one at the Insomniac Museum, though. Let's see, that's coming up there. There. Whoops, nope. There we go. Keep it there. Do that, do that. And then we're good. Not so bad. Alright, let's see what waits for us in part 2. Uh-oh, someone's shooting at us! Is that a bomb?
What the?
Do bombs normally stop in front of you? And have TV screens with... Oh.
Lucky Devils
Angela Cross
has just sent you a galactic greeting.
Uh-huh.
If you get this message, please meet me on my home world. Just so you know, I found my old ID badge. I'm pretty sure we can still use it to infiltrate Megacorp HQ, but you're gonna have to hurry.
I just love the noises they make.
Before the protopets completely overrun us! Oh, and sorry for the balloonogram. It was the only thing I could get off this point.
We hope you enjoyed your galactic greeting.
We'll just cut her off, but alright.
Angela is quite resourceful.
Sure.
Yeah, she thinks of everything, doesn't she?
She also appears to be in great danger.
We should probably go take care of that then. I mean, she was doing a pretty good job taking care of those things with the snowballs, though. Maybe I need to learn how to throw one of those. Well, anyway. Let's go down this grind rail to get to the second part of the distribution facility. Oh, look, a vendor. That's nice. That'll... Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. Not you guys again. Alright, come on, man. Pick your direction. Okay, let the dot take effect. Okay, the dot went away. If you let the dot take effect, you can kill those guys in like 2 missiles, I think. But, yeah, I didn't. I didn't let the dot take full effect, so... At this point in the game, I'm not really too concerned with purchasing... Hey, look, it's almost halfway. Nice. With purchasing ammo anymore, because we will have more than enough money to buy everything at this point, so don't worry about it too much. We'll just buy some stuff. I'm going to switch, actually, off to the Sheepinator now that I've got that almost to halfway. So... Because having the Sheepinator upgraded is also a good idea. Oh, hello. Whoa, hello there! Yeah, those guys I'll try to take care of with the mini rocket. I'll try to take care of the little guys with the Sheepinator so that it can gain some experience. And then we'll see if we can get the plasma coil some experience too. Perhaps right now. I think there's a few guys up here. Oh, nope. Sheepinating time. One of the main advantages of the Sheepinator is that if you block an enemy like that between like a wall and like a sheep, they will basically they'll attack it thinking that there's something in front of them, and the sheep acts as a bit of a distraction for you. I believe the sheep in once you upgrade it also act as a distraction, but I'm not 100% sure about that. That might actually just be the Morpho Ray from the first game that I'm thinking of, though. If you don't drop off of those quickly enough, you'll fall off, basically. So, oh, only one? Wow, that's stronger than I thought. Damn, Plasma Coil, you scary. Watch it work. Nice. I mean, that'll work too. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some of the big guys around here somewhere, the big shoot-em-up guys. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different... Maybe I'm thinking of that ship over there, because I think we go to that ship too. Yeah, we do. Okay. There's some things that I vaguely remember about how this game's enemy mobs work. Like I said, I've beaten this particular title a lot, so I know exactly how it goes sometimes. Okay, so I don't think I can do anything with you unless I do, like, that, maybe? Should take care of the one. And that takes care of that one. And that one. Beautiful. Plasma coil doing work for us. That fence actually hurt me, though. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Well, anyway. See where we can go here. Nope, that's not it. That's also not it. Alright. There we go. You gotta basically, when you're doing those infiltrator puzzles, you just kind of have to vaguely remember kind of where the original one was. If you can remember that, it pretty much makes it a little easier to take care of business there. I don't know if I can get that guy. Yep. Awesome. That'll be worth some good experience. See if we can get the spawner, too. Yep. Okay. Now for you. I was trying not to kill the sheep if I could, but obviously that didn't work out. How's that doing? Oh, it's getting there too. I might even use the shield charger a little more, because the Sheepinator is mostly going to come in handy in the Impossible Challenge in terms of upgrading it into its final form. So, yeah, beyond this, we're going to probably just want to focus on these two and try to get the shield charger where we can get it. I really do want to upgrade it before the end of the game, though, because it's quite good. So, okay, camera, work with me. There we go. You gotta work with me if you want me to murder these guys, camera. There we go. I'm just not even gonna bother with dealing with him with 2, and then, you know, letting the dot do the rest. I'm just gonna kill him. It's fine. I think we'll try this for this next section. Oh, that wasn't very smart choice then, was it? Alright, come on now. Converge. Or don't. The acid must spook these guys or something. Like, they must have a weakness to the acid or something like that, because it definitely makes them recoil, that's for sure. And I don't think that's a normal trait of this weapon. I don't think it normally makes enemies recoil like that, so... oh, hang on. Yeah, these guys can damage themselves on the actual electric fence, like how we can take damage from it. So I don't want them to die to the electric fence. I want the experience for the shield charger. Gotta get it where I can. Okay, cool. So we'll probably be about halfway with both by the time we're done. Yeah, that's more than halfway now, actually. So that's pretty good. I should probably take some damage or something so I can get rid of this annoying sound effect. Come on, hit me! There we go. And let the dot do the rest. Yeah, it almost did the rest. There we go. That will work. Good job, Plasma Coil. You'll be upgraded in no time. Oh, what's this? Hello, what's this? It's very flippy, whatever it is. Pause before I get murdered. We'll be right back, basically. The thing that we just got was a piece of the Hypnomatic. It's the last gadget available to us in the game. But you need all 3 parts in order to create it, so we'll have to keep an eye out for more of them if we can. I don't know where my Sheepinator meter has gone, but there it is. But yeah, let's just keep an eye out for the any more of the Hypnomatic parts while we're looking around. You have to come across all 3 of them in order to complete the game anyway, though. It's not like an optional item or something, so don't worry about it if you're thinking, oh, we really got to go out of our way to find it. No, it's required, so don't worry about it. I got it. But I think that's it on this path for now. I'm trying to think if we go over there on the second path, but right now we should probably go check on Angela at her homeworld. We can go explore the rest of the docks later. We've pretty much disrupted their shipments just by going through here and, you know, taking care of things here. Well, really, I'm not really sure exactly how doing what we just did disrupted their shipments. I mean, I guess we disrupted their security, which might disrupt their shipments for a little while anyway, but I don't know if it exactly disrupted too much. But let's go meet Angela on her homeworld and see what she's got going on. See if we can give her a little assist with all the protopets that are overrunning the planet there. So let's go to the Tundor Wastes on Grelbin and see what we can do. We gotta find Angela while we're here. Then there's an ice field to traverse. Oh joy. If ever you have heard any bad things about Ratchet & Clank going Commando, you've probably heard them about this planet. Because nobody likes this planet. And we will find out why momentarily. So here we are in the Tundor Wastes. Angela is right over there. So I guess we're just going to go through this little section here. I think there's also an armor vendor here, so we can check it out. Ooh, 4,000 bolts from just that. That's not bad. How much am I going to get from this? Another 3,250. It's a pretty good, nice little chunk to start the level, I think. I'll do that. I'll do that. There we go. Yeah, let's go see if we can just find Angela. We'll look at the ice fields later. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Let's enter the factory. I actually need to turn on help desk messages here, so that I think they tell you what can happen here. So if I have it on, let's see.
You need the Hypnomatic here. Once you've found all of its parts, you'll have to go to another planet to have it assembled.
So yeah, Angela is in fact directly over there, but we have to go through this factory in order to find her, and in order to go through the factory, we need all 3 pieces of the Hypnomatic. She couldn't just, like, open the back door or something? I would think that would be easier, but, well, no such luck. In order to get to Angela, we need to get the Hypnomatic. There is a good reason for us to get the Hypnomatic anyway, though. It's because it's required in order to beat the game. But, yeah, it seems like a bit of a weird thing. It's like, yeah, guys, please meet me on my homeworld. Also, you need the entire... Like, you'd think she would have told you, hey, you need the Hypnomatic in order to get here, in her little message. But it seemed like she only had about 30 seconds anyway to say anything, so... let me turn off Help Desk now. Hey, Conker, it's going good. How's it going for you there? We are working our way along on Ratchet & Clank Going Commando. We are on the planet that I'm pretty... I tell you, this place is much worse. I will explain why in a moment. Let's go over here first so we can check out our resident NPC. Because if there's crystals to be had, the hippie will be here.
Oh, man. It won't budge.
Well, you're trying to push it into a door that it's not going to stick in.
This rock, sir.
I am able.
And?
Patience, young one.
Okay, what do you need?
To move, the forces of the universe must align.
So, can we make these forces align a little faster?
Ah, yes. The holistic resonance of moonstones may yet guide these wayward forces.
Uh-huh. So in order to move this rock and continue with the level, we need to find 9 moonstones. Sounds like a simple task, doesn't it? I mean, there's one right over there. Can't be too hard, can it? No, it's not too bad. There's 14 in this section right here, and we're gonna make a pass at it. But trust me, there's a reason why nobody likes this planet, and we're gonna find out very shortly. Just got back from buying pizza for the family. Oh, okay, nice. Pizza for dinner then. You bought it for the family though, so I hope they helped out a little bit, like they contributed in some way, or at the very least they thanked you, because that's a whole pizza, man. Alright, here we're not even going to be messing around. I'm going to pull out shield charger, and we need the meteor gun for this part. Yeah, it's an ice planet, and a fire gun works the best for it, go figure, but there's a very good reason why I need this. And it is, well, there it is, right there. These guys. There are abominable snowmen in the ice fields, and they are everywhere. One area. It's fucking ridiculous how many enemies there are. The main enemies that I actually care about fighting are those big ice dragons, because they're like the big Cyclops guys that shoot lasers at you in the desert in Tabora. They will give you a crystal for each one that you kill. The Yetis, I could give less of a shit about. They can train me all day like I'm playing Nazi zombies in Call of Duty. I am not murdering them because they just, well, you can hear them. Some of them left at this point, but like I said, there's 600 in the entire ice field or something like that, like a little more than 600. There's no way in hell we're gonna have enough ammo to kill those guys, even if they only take like 4 ammo to kill from the meteor gun with the acid mod. It's just not worth killing them. Just do yourself a favor and keep running. If you're gonna do anything here, keep running, because it's actually just easier to do that and kill just the ice dragons than it is to try to murder these assholes. I will keep the shield charger out though, because it will come in handy, so. The meteor gun comes in very handy for these ice dragons, because as you very quickly, this is essentially going to be my boss killing weapon for the remainder of the game. It deals quite a lot of damage to pretty much everything from here on out, so. But we have 7, we need to get to 9, but like I said, I think there's like 14 down here, so. Alright, I'm going to kill you just to say I did, so I can spawn this guy and immediately lock onto it. The reason why the meteor gun is so strong right now is because I have both the acid and the lock-on mod for it. It's good, normally. It has the same power, even without the lock-on mod. But it's hard to hit enemies with it because as it is normally, it just shoots them out in a stream directly in front of itself like this. Which, if you're walking right towards the enemies, you can do this and be fine with all the resources you use to kill them. Just take the shield charger out, use it, and you'll be good. So, I think that's everything for down here. I've pretty much explored the whole place. So let's just take a quick look around the fields here. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, they just everywhere. Absolutely everywhere here. And you're better served just running from them, to be honest. So, in challenge mode, but
your arrival with the moon
I'm not gonna bother.
most fortuitous.
Everyone pitched in. Okay, that's good.
This very moment that I am able to move the rock.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Gee, what a coincidence.
Thank you, sir. That was most helpful.
Your gratitude is comforting, child. I have also rest.
Of course. So in order to get the piece of the Hypnomatic that he has, you need 16 more Moonstone pieces. Unfortunately, like I said, there's only 14 left down here, and there's no way to get up to the top section of the ice field just yet. So we're going to need to find a way around in order to get that. And that is exactly where that rock is going to lead us, because the cave behind the rock there will lead us around and down and all through there, and eventually lead us to a section where we'll be able to... there's these little ice bridges that lead you to the top section here, so we'll be able to grab... we'll be able to turn on the ice bridges by going down here. If you take a look at them now, they're over there. You can kind of see it, like right there, that big gray platform there. But we actually can't get there right now, so... Because we can't, you have no idea how tempted I am to just murder these Yetis with the shield charger, just to say I did, but we're getting out of here. But yeah, so until we hit those bridges, we can't go down there. I am actually going to... Oh, never mind. I was going to jump off so I could get rid of my shield charger, but the glider should get rid of it for me. Yep, there we go. Ooh! Big Jurassic-era beast right there. Something died down here. Must have been like an ancient whale or something, you know. Let's see what we can do around here now. Gotta get around this section and not clip my wings on the side. That would be ideal. I think I just need... Whoa. Oh, seriously? Alright, fine. We'll go down into the lava caves and then we'll go even further down. This is sketchy as hell. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. There we go. Easy. Alright, did I miss anything here? I think yeah, I bought another shield after I was using that one, so. Cool. We're even... Nope. Haha, got it. Just in time, too. Now, if I remember right, there's a bunch of enemies down here, so we might be better served using the plasma coil for now. It's almost upgraded, though, and it will probably upgrade down here, so... when I is, and then they just blow up. It's just so silly. Is that one of them? Yes, it is. But you know what? There's more than one over there, so let's just do one of those. There we go. Yeah, I think we can do a plasma coil here. Try this instead, actually. I mean, if you're going to shoot each other for me, that also works. Thankfully, this convenient cover is here, just in case I had any troubles with this. That guy looks different from the other ones. Maybe it's his fancy hat. Remember him for later. We'll be back for him in a little while. Can I kill you through the door with the plasma coil? Maybe. You can kill me through the door, that's for sure. Oh, God, okay. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Whoa, lots of them. Man, there's a lot of them. Just use cover to my advantage. Didn't think this was a cover shooter until we started getting here now, did you? Aha, there we go. Plasma Storm. Awesome. I love this weapon. It's so friggin' powerful. I will show it off in a little bit, but first let's use the mini rocket too? Okay, I guess not. Never mind. I killed him too fast. The plasma storm releases an electrical ball directly in front of it, and it's a slow-moving projectile, and it moves straight past itself. Like, it'll go like up to that door, it'll bounce off of walls and stuff like that, it'll bounce up walls if it just hits one. But it shoots these arcing tendrils of electricity outside of itself, and it does insane amounts of damage. Like, it's obscene how much damage this weapon does. It's like 3 mini rockets combined or something ridiculous like that from one arcing tendril. It'll kill most things in like 1 hit up until the final planet of the game. So it's pretty damn powerful. You know, all but the strongest of enemies. The strongest enemies might take a couple, but that's about it. Anyway, the last armor is available now in the game. It's the Carbonox armor. This is more of a New Game Plus armor. You want to get this more in challenge mode because it has 90% damage reduction and it costs as much as the Rhino 2. So we're going to speed like this. If you hold down R1, you can keep going, but eventually you'll slow to a crawl like this. And if you hit any elevated surface when you're charging like that, it'll stop you. So you got to be a little careful with it, basically, but it's not too bad. It's a pretty solid addition to Ratchet's arsenal of tools. So, all right, I'm just gonna go over here, grab this. Y'all can just heck right off. How about that? Here's the platinum bolt. That was easy. Staples button. Okay, 10 more to go. 9 more to go. About to be 8 when I'm actually locked onto this. Where is my camera going? Not what I wanted to lock onto. But come on now, game. Work with me! How do you expect me to use the most powerful Lancer in existence if you don't work with me? God damn it. I'm just gonna shoot it like this. There. Oh no, wait, it didn't die. Damn it. Fine. I'll kill all y'all if it means I can lock onto this damn dragon. No, I won't. That's a misnomer. Just lock the dragon. It's like rocking the dragon game. Come on now. There. Got it. Yeah, sometimes the lock-on mod doesn't really work that well. In some cases, it depends on how high up the enemy is. Like, if they're too high up, it just doesn't work that well. But in most cases, it works pretty good. Now, you may not have caught it just there, so I'm going to tell you exactly what just happened there. I got a maximum nanotech boost, which is normally a screen nuke. It did not do enough damage to kill the Yetis. That's how much bullshit the Yetis here are. Just, like I said, don't even bother with them. They're not worth killing. They're just so powerful that it just doesn't really make any sense to kill them. So, alright. Let me see if I can block this guy now. No. Camera, go where I'm turning you. Hello. Ice Dragon, come out and play. Alright, fuck this. I ain't bothering with your bullshit. If you don't want to come out and play, I ain't gonna sit here and wait for you. I got better places to be. So that's 12. One more up on the hill, and then this guy, if he ever comes out of his... There we go. Comes out of his hole. I just wish you could tap the... we were at a point where you could tap the right analog stick in a direction and it would change your lock-on. Unfortunately, we're not at that point, so... There is an advantage to the dragon, though, in that... I don't know if you just caught it there. He will attempt to eat the Yetis after a certain point, because he needs food. So he'll just eat them. And his beam also kills the Yetis, so that's rather nice. So he's a good dragon. He's better than the Yetis. If they were the only things we had to deal with, along with a few small enemies, this place would be just fine, but it's not the only thing we got to deal with. Okay, this place will get me enough. I'm just going to move in case the dragon spawns. Both of them are going to spawn, and they'll give me more than I need. Here we go. This is enough. Right here. Alright, L2 and R2, and I am not locking. Alright, come on now. Come on now, meteor gun, work with me. Just trust me, when you lock on with the meteor gun, it's very good. I think it has something to do with the enemy being elevated to you, though. I think that's where the lock-on mod has a few shortcomings, is when enemies are elevated, it doesn't lock on as well. It's useful, it's just, you gotta get it right. So, the rest of the field has more moonstones in it, and when we come back here later, when I have the mapper, we'll be able to see where all of the moonstones are. But we have the 16 that we need. I'm getting the heck out of here. Matter of fact, I'm getting the heck out of here in style. Haha! Checkpoint back here. And I don't gotta run all the way through the fields again if I just, you know, casual. That's that abusing that infinite lives, though, you know, so. Hey, Rockin' Fun, how's it going? Going back through Shido's palace for you, so you'll be listening for now?
This shall be your reward.
Yeah, no, you can shove that offer up your ass, sorry. It's not my cup of tea. We don't actually need the moonstones. If you trade them to him, he'll give you 3,000 bolts per moonstone. And at this point in the game, that's kind of chump change, so I'm not even going to bother. On challenge mode, he gives you 30,000 bolts per moonstone that you trade. There, it's a little more worth it because you can buy things like the Zodiac or the Rhino 2 if you use it, if you get all of the moonstones. Because I think if you give him the stuff for the Hypnomatic part and the stuff for him to move the rock over there, along with all the rest of the moonstones in the area, there's 101 to find total. So he'll give you like 2.3 million bolts, I think. Mode isn't really all that far, so or it doesn't really take that much because you can get that multiplier and everything. So, all right, well, we're kind of stuck at this point. We have no place. Oh my god. Yes, but here's the real question. Will there be enough proto-pets for the proto-pets? And let's go. So we've got the coordinates for Planet Damsel. Damsel. Let's get to the ship and we'll head off there. And just casually do this to grab a little bit of ammo money. Now that he sucked me dry out of my wallet for 40,000 fucking bolts. I mean, I get it, man. Everybody's got to eat, but Jesus, why don't you find another sugar daddy? Holy hell. I need that money for my fancy new armor. Anyway. But you remember you launch a big-ass bunch of missiles in space and they fall down just leaving a big-ass trail of light? That's still pretty good, though. I really like that. I'm sure it'll be fun when we get it. Hopefully I'll be able to get it before the end of the playthrough. I hope it's not like New Game Plus exclusive, because if that's the case, we'll be coming back and doing challenge mode quicker than I think. Love that dialogue. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It doesn't sound like it's going to be anything, and then all of a sudden it's like 40,000 bolts. Like, holy shit. I mean, granted, I got that much just from exploring the planet, but, like, still a lot of money. Alright, Planet Damsel. Let's see what we can do here. We got to do all the objectives while we're here, because there are several goodies to grab along the way. And once we're done, we will be able to go do the Impossible Challenge. And at that point, I will choose whether or not I want to beat the game, because we're going to have to see how long it takes me to beat the Impossible Challenge. So, don't remember from what you remember, it's not too hard to get. Well, hopefully your memory is correct. We'll see. It won't be too long before we play Deadlocked, and then we'll find out. Hey, Zoc, how's it going? Welcome back. We are on Planet Damsel, saving the distressed citizens of the planet, but first we have a few things to do before we go rescue them from the Proto-Pet menace, which is happening directly in front of us. The Proto-Pets are, you know, just casually running around in the streets, murdering people. Complete anarchy. You know, it's like Tuesday here, basically. But before we go there, there's a couple of things we can do. We need to go here, and there's a grind rail section that we also need to go do. So, which one do I feel like doing first? I guess when in doubt, go left, so I might go do that. We need to keep using the mini rocket tube here so I can upgrade it. It should be upgraded by the end of the planet. And I'm going to probably focus more on using the shield charger to upgrade before the end of this planet, because the Sheepinator will get some experience from the Impossible Challenge. So, but they're both doing pretty good in terms of their upgrades, so... grab this and head up to whatever this is going to do. It looks like a giant clank thing, so let's see where it's going to take us this time. Just another day in South Central. Yeah, exactly. We barely took the train up here and they're already out here murdering people. I don't even know what I'm referencing there. Probably nothing. I'm probably just sounding like a Brooklyn or Boston accent again, because that's pretty normal around here. Yeah, I'd recommend challenge mode when you can, since you can only get the hardest difficulty mode in New Game Plus, and there's a lot of upgrades for weapons, way more than just 10 levels. Gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. We'll have to figure that out. So here we're fighting a UFO. Okay then, fighting the mothership. I remember this thing being very difficult from when I was younger, so we're gonna have to see. It's completely invincible when it has the shield there, that blue force field, and it has a bunch of little guys that are currently shooting at me behind me. These guys. They have those stun things on their wrists, and those stun things are very mean. They do lots of damage, and it's not good. But basically what you want to do is you want to run around the planet and kind of just casually destroy a few of its children. Basically, you know, it's, again, just another Tuesday here. If you keep punching, you won't get hit by their stun thing there, but their stun attack does a lot of damage, so you gotta kind of be careful with it. But you want to try to catch up to the mothership if you can, because it will just keep running. If not, I'm gonna turn back and actually kill a few of these guys so that I can get some health. There's quite a few of them that have been chasing me, so... Alright, let's go see if we can find her now. Oh, okay, So once you kill enough of them, that's what the, that's what it looks like when they hit you with the stun gun there. Once you kill enough of them, the mothership will get angry and, you know, so she'll come down and she'll start spawning more of them. That's your opportunity to attack because she'll lose her force field, so... And then you can keep killing the children for more HP and everything like that, so... But you really got to keep your HP high here because it's kind of tricky. The enemies here deal lots of damage, so you got to kind of, you know, keep yourself in check here. Let's just keep hitting. I could have used a bomb there, because the bombs aren't really all that useful beyond this section of the fight. There is a second phase, basically, where we'll be fighting her, and you want to just keep going like this. Hang on, let me do that while we have the opportunity, because I don't think I'm going to get to her before, yeah, she leaves. There we go. Where are you going now? Where are you going, son? Or daughter, as it were. Well, she ain't my daughter, but you know. But keep trying to keep up with her, because once she gets to a certain phase of HP, she'll do what I think she's doing now. Oh, no, not yet. Okay. Almost there. There is a certain point where she'll turn into, there's a new phase to the fight, basically. She'll go to a certain section of the map, and she might be there now. No, not quite. Okay. Almost there, though. Yep, right here. So now, at this point, she'll put up this giant force field, and you basically normally can't get close to her. But if you just do this, well... that's enough to kill her from here on. Just trust me when I tell you, this is the easiest way to kill her from here on out, because the jumps deal some damage to her, so... And the damage that you take isn't enough to make a difference, so... Just keep shooting missiles, let her do the pulse wave thing, and keep jumping on her head, Goomba stomping. Today, apparently, is all about Goomba stomping, because we were Goomba stomping things with the shield charger, and now we're Goomba stomping this lady, so... Oops. Okay, so she's electrified there. That's why she wasn't taking any damage. So come down on her quick there, Clank. Okay. Get the hell out of here before she kills me. Yeah! Make a big jump. That's not going to be enough. Nope. Well, maybe. Yep. Okay, good. Whoa, okay. Seizure procedure there. She tried to murder me by giving me epilepsy right at the end, but apparently we got her. That boss was a bitch, though, when I was younger. I remember having so much trouble with that second phase. Well, I don't know what that is, but cool. Thought that stun thing does hit you when you keep swinging their fists. Always happened to you. I think if you go head on at them, it does still hit you, even if you're swinging your fists. If you keep swinging away from them, though, like if they're chasing you with the stun thing, it won't hit you. So it lets you walk away from them quicker. We got the mapper, by the way. That's what we got out of that section, so that's pretty nice. It'll show all the hidden areas on the map for us now. Like that one over there, and that one over there. So we're going to have to go back to those spots. But, yeah, I think if basically using your fists lets you keep moving and keep hitting through any enemies that are directly in front of you without the stun gun guys catching up to you if they're running behind you. So, but yeah, that boss was a bitch when I was younger. I didn't know the little thing about jumping on her head. I didn't know that trick when I was younger, so that last phase always threw me for a loop, basically. So it was not really fun. But we made it look a little easier here, so that's good. Was the carnage necessary, though? Yes, always. I think I remember it being pretty hard. I think this grind rail is one of the tougher ones in the game as well, if I remember right, because we've got portable bullet trains. They can move at the speed of faster than light, apparently. Our target is that purple glowing thing up there, so we're going to see if we can grab that. Get off my cloud, Protopets. Megacorp's already mass marketing you to kill all their citizens. You don't have to take over the rails as well. How does a Protopet even ride the train, though? Like, they can't buy tickets. Somebody just put all these Protopets on the platform as, like, their emotional support animal or something? Because that seems like a bit of a stretch. Look, I understand the need for an emotional support animal, you know. It's fine if you need them. It's just, a Protopet? You could do better. Get a dog. Speaking of dogs, there's my dog. Oh my god, they're running them over. Get them, citizens of Damosel! Kill those guys! See, the problem really, though, is that the Protopet didn't really do anything wrong. It's just... it kills people, right? Like, so that they're just these little furry creatures, but they murder people, and they massively reproduce so quickly that it's just... you can't keep them around. They're like Evelyn from Resident Evil 7. They didn't necessarily do anything wrong by existing, but by existing, they are doing wrong. So, they can't have the families that they may very well want, because, you know, they're just too strong. I gotta get on this one before that one goes away. Haha! Nice! I didn't get damage there, so that's why I got the skill point. Alright, let's grab this last hypnomatic part. Hey, I got a new outfit for Ratchet, too. I wonder what it is. Let's see. Oh, not here. Cheats. Ratchet has a big head, Ratchet in a tux. I'm ready for my mission. Yeah, I don't know about that. If I was going to a corporate interview, maybe, but for now, we'll just keep our standard gear. Alright, let's grab this.
Sorry.
Been watching our friends over at Naughty Dog there, huh, Clank? Well, we got the last part to the Hypnomatic, so that's good. Alright, let's go back to our ship. That little dance that Clank did there is a You Got a Power Cell dance that Jak and Daxter do in the first Jak and Daxter game, The Precursor Legacy. We haven't played that for the channel yet either, but trust me, one of these days we will, and then it'll make more sense. So... Shield Charger or Sheepinator here? I think I'm going to Sheepinate the ones in the street, because I can't kill the citizens if I Sheepinate. We ideally would like the citizens to live, so... Of course, if Megacorp sends in their troopers, which is what they're sending in right now, the citizens won't live. Just keep that in mind. Now, the Protopets are quite literally a menace, because A, they're everywhere, first of all. B, they can reproduce at a ridiculously fast rate. And C, these assholes from Megacorp, these troopers, aren't even helping me with them. They're trying to kill me, like I'm the problem. It's like, come on, guys. You have to see what a big deal this is. Sorry, citizen, didn't mean to slap you with a casual, you know, mini rocket to the face. Oh god, get away from him. There you go. I think there is a way to save a decent chunk of the citizens, and I think you get a skill point even for doing it in one part of the map. I don't remember where, though. Alright, for this section here, I'm going to use the shield charger because there's a spawner for the Protopets directly behind it. So So let's do a little Goomba stomping while we're here. Apparently they deal a lot of damage, though, to this shield, so we gotta be a little careful at least. Not just jump on top of their bites, you know. That wouldn't be good. Yeah, see, it takes a couple of hits for them to get murdered by the shield. But this is a good place to raise the shield charger. Probably the best place is Smog because of those little guys, those little dogs, but this is a good second place. I mean, the Sheepinator probably works a little better, but you do keep all of your shield charger experience if you die, by the way, so don't worry about that too much. Alright, we should probably get rid of this. Okay, that's not exactly working how I wanted it to. Just get rid of it this way. There we go. Okay, well, that does it for that. Guess we're sheepinating the rest of the way through here. There we go. How we doing on that? Oh, we're doing really good. Nice. It's like 3/4 of the way for both of them now. Very good, very good. If I die in this level, it's going to be mostly because I'm Goomba stomping and sheepinating things, so don't worry about it too much. It's not really a big deal to me. I'm going to go get... I'll just max out on the ammo that I've got. I might as well. I kind of need to with the shield charger. We can't make it the Tesla barrier, so... Let's see here. Concrete monster. Playing through P5 at the moment. Used to love that rail section. I like that rail section too. It's a lot of fun to try to do it. Like, it kind of reminds me a lot of the later rail sections from Ratchet & Clank 1, which I've said it before. I think the rail sections in Ratchet & Clank 1 were a little bit more difficult and by extension a little bit better than some of the ones here. So that section reminds me a lot of the Ratchet & Clank 1 rail sections, which I thought were a little bit better. So it's a good. I like that one too. It's cool to try to do it and get the skill point too. I'm glad that they put a skill point in for that because it rewards you for playing it well. So, and section of the rails are so confusing. You always jumped wrong. No, I totally get it because it looks like you can just jump off of that second to last train, but now you got to jump to the last one. So, well, maybe now the people here will adopt sheep instead of proto-pets. Maybe that'll be a better pet for Megacorp to sell. Oh, hello there! Where the hell did he go off into space? I must go, my people need me, apparently. Alright, wait for the dot to take effect. And go. Just let it complete its cycle, and then kill him. You don't want to kill them when they're almost dead from the dot, because like if they get to the point where they have very little HP left, it will just be those guys' legs. And the legs, I find, are the hardest part to kill because you can't directly target them. They aren't targetable by traditional weapons. Like if I try to target them with the mini rocket, it doesn't work. So, yeah. Okay, so this next section has a bunch of those mailboxes there. I'm gonna kill them from here because they are not fun to deal with. There's already going to be enough proto-pets in that section for me to get a lot of experience for the Sheepinator and everything else anyway, so let's just do that. So now we can leave, but we're not gonna, obviously. We're gonna do some Goomba stomping first, so. Yeah, see, so there's gonna be proto-pets coming out of here. And the thing about it is that they can spawn more of themselves, so that's why I'm like, well, you know, after a little while, this could get pretty out of hand, like right about now. It's already getting a little out of hand. Let's see what we can do here. Let me see if I can... Ouch. I guess these guys are fighting the proto-pets somewhat, but whether or not they actually do a good job of it is still up in the air. Alright, let the dot take effect. See if I can get around to him. There we go. Aha! Oh, okay. Yeah, so here's the problem with the legs. The legs are the hardest part, like I said, because you can't target them, and they can do this kick move where it hurts like a regular gunshot, basically, and they can do it from outside of your wrench range, so it's really like pain. Well, if we needed any Sheepinator or Shield Charger experience, I think we're getting it here and now. I'm almost about done with this shit, though. I'm about to be ready to be like, okay, listen, this is getting out of hand. I'm just gonna plasma coil you motherfuckers. How we doing here? Oh, yeah. Plasma storm time. Die. Every last one of you, die. Sorry, sheep. Had to be done. Yeah, it gets out of hand very quickly with the protopets. Even and imagine that platform there with all those protopets on there also coming out of those mailbox in Finis spawning. Like, we would have had the shield charger and the sheepinator fully upgraded at this point, but is it really worth it? That's the question, and I think the answer is no. So, I'm going to stick the, not the tractor beam, the Terminator. We actually need that in a section level here, so I'm going to put that there. Still think it looks great with all the traffic. Well, that looks familiar. You remembered that one. Ah, okay, good. Yeah, the traffic and everything is also really cool with all the trains running. Like, it's a planet that's basically out of control because of the protopets being here, right? So it figures that everything should look like it's out of control and on fire, and that's what was happening. So, favorite rail sections from Deadlock since you can shoot and stuff. Yeah, that would make it more fun. Yeah, can shoot in the first Ratchet as well. It's just not effective and not fun. Yeah. It's not designed for it. Right, exactly. Deadlock Gladiator literally had dedicated shooting sections and they gave you infinite bullets, if you remember correctly. Deadlock is dope. Well, I've only heard good things about it so far, so... Basically like the Exterminator bots in Ratchet 1 and Blackwater City, they're there to kill organic beings, only they can't divide between Ratchet and the real threat. That's a good point. That's a good point, yeah. If they can't discern what's a protopet and what's not, then that would cause a few problems now, wouldn't it? Well, thank you for breaking those boxes for me, but I think I would have rather have done it myself. God damn. Alright, this is getting out of hand. The blast processing can't handle it. Alright, let's see. That guy should be dead. That guy should be dead. And we'll let the dot take effect, and then that should be done for you. Now it's just you assholes. And one more, okay. I hope there's a vendor around here somewhere soon, because I'm not going to be able to shield charge her anymore after this. That's not a big deal, but... Let's see. Oh, there we go! Got it! Awesome. I was thinking it was about time for it to upgrade. So now the shield charger is the Tesla barrier, and it is much more useful. Not only do we get a full ammo refill out of it, but we also get a shield that zaps all enemies in a nearby section to it. And it deals just enough damage, as it so happens, to kill the protopets in one hit. So, our problems with the protopets are now a thing of the past, basically. So that's really good. That means we're making good forward progress. I don't think that I can go up there. I think I'm thinking of someplace else in the level. There is a vendor not too far away. I guess we'll sheepinate until we get there. Although I don't need the vendor anymore because I just got a full stack of ammo from the shield charger upgrading, so... Fine, have a third one, you crazy bastard. Let me see. I think that's just a long jump. Alright, let's see if we can get the sheepinator up while we're here. Oh, hello. Well, those bombs aren't going to be nearly as effective, sorry. Might even be able to get him while we're at it, too. Stand still. No, still, I said. There. Gotcha. That should give the sheepinator some good experience. And with my shield, I can kind of tank their bombs, so that's pretty good. I don't think I can get those guys up top, though. Anybody else? Yep, protopet over here. No. See, I'm saving the citizenry. Just, maybe not as effectively as I could be. I mean, I guess it's better than shooting all of the protopets with my guns and like, blowing up the citizens with the blast damage, basically. Like, the splash damage there. Can I kill that guy since he's back there now? I guess if I just do this. Yeah, that'll work. Nice. Well, Mini Rocket, you're almost there. You're almost there. We just need to get a little further. I don't know, is this like a... See, it looks like there's a way to, like, because of the decal on the car, it almost looks like it's a ladder, but it's not. So. I don't think there's anything in these cereal aisles. You can break the cereal here. I don't even know if it is cereal, honestly. I just see this stuff here, and I'm like, oh, look, it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It also has Dan Johnson's face on it, so Easter egg there. But yeah, you can break them all, but I don't think it does anything. So we're just going to leave it. The citizens will need their cereal when they're done here, so... Yeah, that is the only downside to the Tesla barrier, is that as it shocks enemies, it actually has a set amount of quote-unquote ammo for the shocks. And if it runs out of shocks, it actually dissipates, so you no longer have the shield. So there is a bit of a downside to it, but it's so powerful that it just, honestly, it doesn't even matter to me. Like, it deals enough damage to the enemies for what you need it for. And 8 shields is a pretty solid amount. Like, if you need more than 8 shields on the way through, then you're pretty much just using the Tesla barrier to kill things. So, I mean, it's understandable in that case, but yeah, it's got enough ammo to the point where it's really, I don't think it's a huge deal. Alright, we're almost there. Let's see if we can get these 2 upgraded in just a moment here. Excuse me. I mean, not if I do that, but... Come on, Sheepinator! I know you can do it. Stop it. Stop spawning. Ooh, okay. Oh, there goes my shield. Fine, have it your way. Let the dot take effect. Kill him, and then kill him. Yeah, I think there's a skill point here if you save all the citizens. But, well, we did not, so... there is a section out there, though. I don't actually remember how you're supposed to get out there, to be honest with you. You might be able to get there from the grind rail platform, but unless you're supposed to, like, hit this thing. No, it doesn't shoot you out. Okay. Well, if we have to, we'll go back to the grind rail platform, and we'll go from there. So I can do, like, a long jump over or something. Alright, we're still looking for a little more EXP here. Let me just casually break all these ATMs. I mean, I guess they would need a little bit of money, too, but... when they're out of here, you know. I'm just gonna let that tear gas go away real quick before I do anything else to you guys. Haha. And one more for the road. Uh-huh. Oh, we did save them. Okay, cool. We got another skill point. I think there's 4 citizens down there that you can save total, so I guess we did well. Not bad. Oh, more of these guys. Let's get some Sheepinator experience if I can. Yeah, these guys don't take much to Sheepinate, and I think they give decent experience for it, too. So. Is there a dude up there? I thought I saw one up there. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I'm going to try not to keep the Tesla barrier on for right now because we're not dealing with, like, the Protopet menace. When the Protopets are here, I'll turn it on, but... it's, the noise that it makes is just too much for my ears sometimes. It's a little grating, so that's why I don't keep it on all the time. Speaking of Protopets, here they are again. Yeah, rest in peace, Dan. You've done very well. The games that you made were fantastic, and hopefully wherever you are, you're still out there making quality games, so... Yes, nice, exactly. Finger still hurts from early. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I remember that. What you were talking about with that. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully it feels a little bit better. Thought about uploading cuts of your streams to YouTube. Think there'd be even more an incentive to viewers if you cut them like walkthroughs of a level, how to get around them, getting platinum bolts and all that. Maybe even already did. I just haven't seen them. I've thought about it, but it basically I've thought about doing like supercuts basically of all the streams that I do with my streams. And I have a second channel where I was planning on uploading essentially like stream highlights of the stuff. As far as walkthroughs go, I don't know if I would do walkthroughs of stuff, but I would probably cut together like the funny bits from the streams and the stupid cheesy one-liners that I do. There's enough walkthroughs out there, I think, that there's a little bit of saturation to the market a little bit. So I don't know if I would do something like that, but yeah, doing supercuts of the streams and getting stream highlights of the funny moments and everything like that, I've definitely given some thought to. At the moment, I don't really do them because of the COPA guidelines that are going on with YouTube. We still don't know how that's going to pan out just yet, and how it's going to affect channels. And I especially don't know how it's going to happen with video game footage, especially games like this one where it's rated E for everyone. I don't know if the FTC is going to look at me playing this game and cursing like a sailor and then being like, yeah, that's for kids. We're going to charge you $42,000 for that because you're being a deceptive businessman. It's like, I don't make any money off this, first of all. At least not from the YouTube end. The only money that I make off of this is from what little pittance I get from the ads that Twitch runs before my streams, and then also from the bits and other donations that people give so generously for me. Oh, no, that guy. There we go. Okay, we need to get rid of these things. Hold on. There we go. We'll get the proto-pets in a minute. Let's get rid of the mailboxes first. Excuse me, pardon me. Okay. So now that that's done, there's more guys to kill up top, but we need to deal with the menace first down here, so... Aha! We have a new upgrade, the Black Sheepinator. So not only does the Black Sheepinator sheepinate things faster than usual, it also turns them into a black sheep. And what the black sheep does is it runs around in the area that you're running around in, and it explodes when it makes contact with an enemy. So it will run towards other enemies, like it was running towards the guys above me right now, and once it makes contact with them, it explodes, dealing lots of damage. It's an explosive, basically. It's like hitting them with a bomb of some kind, so... Or a mini rocket, maybe, even. And go. There, he should be dead. And now for you. Wait for it. Go. Sweet. Okay, mini rocket, you're almost there. Let's see if we can get you there. It's on the cusp. I can feel it. We're getting out of this room with a new rocket tube, that's for sure. Oh god, hello. Didn't quite see you there. Or that guy either. Oh god, I'm stuck in here with them. God damn it. Die! There. I hate the legs. The legs are my least favorite enemy in the game. Well, let's pick an aisle, I guess. We'll probably go down all of them. Oh god, here we go again. Tesla barrier, get the hell out of here. Next aisle. Yeah, now that the Sheepinator's upgraded, I don't really need to worry too much because we'll get the mini rocket there. It just needs to kill a couple of other stronger enemies and then we're good, so. Just clear out what we can. There we go. Cool. How close are we anyway? Oh, we're pretty close. I think we already have this section quote-unquote explored because of the grind rails, but it's not really explored. It's just, it shows up as that on my thing there. Alright. Stop that. Stop that right now. Okay, that'll work. Alright, come on, mini rocket. You only got 2 left. There might be ammo, though, so... around here. Damn, that wasn't enough? Jesus. Alright, fine, mini rocket, be that way. I hate how much experience this damn thing takes to upgrade. It's ridiculous. It always seems like it doesn't quite make the cut. In terms of being able to upgrade and everything when I get to this, but really? Seriously. Fine. Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, wait, that doesn't actually kill them? No, it does. Yeah, mini rocket it's right there. It's so close. We'll get it there, don't worry. I have a plan. I just need to use it somewhere, and then we'll be good. Might even get there from the impossible challenge, which would be just fine, honestly. Oh, hello there.
Getting sleepy. Very sleepy.
You are getting very sleepy.
Uh-huh.
A customer. You, sir, look like someone who could use a hypnomanic.
I sure could.
Okay.
Just bring us the parts, and we'll make it for free.
Ooh.
For a fee.
Very
small fee.
I think I prefer the first option, actually. So anyway, in order to make the Hypnomatic, you need all 3 of the parts. We already have all of them, so let's trade him 10,000 bolts. Much more reasonable than a meager few bolts for food. Thank you. I will try. Did he just take the taxi?
Do not even think about it.
We got the Hypnomatic now. He did take the taxi, son of a bitch. Alright, so in order to get out of here, we now have to use our new gadgets. Let's use the Hypnomatic. So any enemies with these fancy satellite dish hats can be hypnotized using your Hypnomatic. You then have a certain number of seconds to use them to complete an objective. In this case, we need to hit a switch that will call the taxi back. So that's what we're going to go do. And the switch just so happens to be right up here. Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Alright, that takes care of that. Let's head back to the ship. We'll restock on our mini rocket ammo, and we'll see if we can go get that platinum bolt while we're here. Again, I don't actually remember if you're supposed to just jump from the grind rail to get there, or what, like from the section that you end off the grind rail on. I don't really remember how to do that, but we'll find out in a minute. Let me see here. I missed a little bit of chat here, hang on. Play a lot of Street Fighter V with a friend, and there was a point where he just couldn't touch a D-pad anymore. Commando said something about his upload speed not being good enough to upload easily at some point in the past. I can't quite remember. That is also true, yes. My upload speed is better than it used to be now, but uploading videos longer than like 5 to 10 minutes, usually not a thing for me, because in the past when I've tried to do it with 1080p videos, it takes like, I want to say 6 hours to upload a 15-minute video in 1080p at 60 FPS, which is not ideal for me. It would need to be like a sixth of that for it to be ideal for me. But I have given it thought in the past. Really, to be honest, the reason why I'm streaming there, Zach, is because it was an easier way for me to play the games that I wanted to upload to YouTube anyway, than sitting there for 8 hours or letting it upload overnight and frying my computer. So that's one of the main reasons why I decided to try doing this. So let's see. I missed a few things here as well. Let me see what I got. Need to send the link to your jump puzzle vid because you've yet to see it. Completely forgot to watch it back then. That's okay, Rockin' Fun. I'll send it to you. I'll let you see it in a little bit. Something fascinating about how fast the YouTube bot detects copyrighted songs. Seriously, that's for sure. It's pretty interesting, and it usually works against me. Maybe the market's oversaturated with these kind of videos, but it's not only about the tutorial aspects, about the quality and the sympatheticness, if that's a word. Yeah, and I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Zach, and I'll give it some more thought, and in the future it may become a thing that I want to do more. At the moment, this is more of my speed, is just doing these sorts of things, because these streams are pretty chill. I can just kind of pop in for a couple of hours. This is pretty much, I play some video games off of the stream, but this is usually my gaming for the day. And at the moment, I have free time to put in the extra effort for the videos, but that's because I'm not currently holding down a job. When I get a full-time job again and I'm still going to school, it might drain what little limited available time I have left, so whether or not I'll be able to do that it's sketchy. That's what I'm saying. Hey Nitro, how's it going? You guys know any good horror games available on PC? Is Corpse Party on PC? I don't remember. Would that even be considered a horror game, Rockin' Fun? I don't really know. I guess so. I don't really know. But yeah, hello Nitro, what's going on? Horror games available on PC. I mean, Resident Evil 7 is available. I think the Resident Evil 2 remake is available too, but I don't know if that's what you're looking for. Second, you upload an episode of Bebop with copyrighted music, received a ton of emails because it was locked in every fucking country in the world. Yeah. Horror shooter game would be cool. The horror aspect much larger than the shooter aspect. Is Outlast on the PC? I think that might be similar to what you're looking for. I don't remember if Little Nightmares is on the PC. That's less of a shooter, though. Where does this lead? Nowhere, apparently. Alright, I guess we're going to be doing the grind rail again. Oh, hold on. Let me grab this real quick so I can get some of the ammo. And then fill the rest of it up right here. Alright, so we're on the cusp of the mini rocket upgrading. And let's go do the grind rail again. See if I can do it perfect the second time. So that we can see if... we got to go this way because I think there's a platinum bolt that I can jump to from here. Again, not 100% sure on that, and I'm not really sure how else you would get it otherwise. But we're going to find out. I wonder if I can... Oh, I can. We might upgrade it here on the grind rail then. I don't know if these protopets give enough experience to really think about upgrading it, but I guess it's worth a shot. I also don't know if you can actually upgrade a weapon on a grind rail. I think you might need to be on a solid surface for it to upgrade, but yeah, I jumped a little too late for those. Oh well, I already got the skill point for it, so no big deal. Let me just casually take care of a few of the protopets for you guys. There we go. Alright, well, I'm just going to use the wrench from here on, I think. Whoops. Maybe I should have kept swinging, huh? Because shooting the mini rocket uphill at these things isn't really going to work out, I don't think. If I was going downhill, I'd be able to see them a little easier, and then I could probably shoot it, but... ah, well. Okay, so that. Jump off. Okay, we're here. So this probably leads directly back to the thing, but... yeah, I don't know if I can make that. Where would you even jump from, then? I'm gonna try it, but... yeah, I can't make that. I'm not sure where you jump from for that. Let's go back to the ship anyway. We might have to go to the bank to do it, honestly. Yeah, I can't go directly back there. I am confused. Well, we have to go back anyway, though, because we got the Hypnomatic, and there's actually a secret section that you can go to with the Hypnomatic here in the level. So we're gonna see if we can go do that once we get back here. I think I can go backwards through the level to get there. I'm honestly not 100% sure. I've never gone backwards through the level. If not, we'll just go forwards, but, like, you know, it's not a huge deal. The enemies might have respawned here, though, which would kind of suck. Well, the water was gone for some weird reason. This is going to be a new thing for me because I've never really gone backwards through the levels like this. So, protopets? No protopets. Okay. There's going to be like right there though. Yeah, let's just get the hell away from that. Aha! So there's a guy up there. Let's swap out the Terminator now that we're done with that with our new Hypnomatic, so we can check it out. Hello up there. Give your friends a good pat for me. Oh yeah, I missed the Jak and Daxter thing up there. You can check that out there. Let me see. Is there anything else I can do here? I have to go down here. I don't think I did that right. No, I definitely didn't do that right. Alright. Well, there's definitely something you're supposed to do up here. I don't remember this planet very well, in case it wasn't obvious. Does it shoot that? No. No. Right down here, maybe. There's got to be a way into this thing, though. I just don't remember what the way in is. Because it's right here, right? Yeah. Give Outlast a try. Okay. It's a first-person horror game where you played a blind girl that used to sound to see her surroundings. Outlast maybe just what you're after. Oh, it was Perception. That's what it's called. I think I heard that one. Heard of that one. There's a way into that thing, but you don't know what you have to do. It seems to open randomly. Corpse Party would be a mix between a horror game and a visual novel and an SNES JRPG. Oh, okay, gotcha. So not exactly what we're looking for here, huh? Yeah, I do have to get the one from the bank. That's true. So I'll go see if I can. I can't get it with this guy, but. Oh, hello. Do I gotta kill all those guys in order to get it open? I don't think so. Well, guess it doesn't matter that much. I know what we need to go get, so we're gonna go get it. See if I can get a little bit of extra experience from these guys. God damn, mini rocket. This thing takes forever. Alright, so I would assume what you have to do to get this is to jump off here. I still don't even know if I have enough clearance for this, though. I'm gonna try, though. Yeah, that's not even gonna be enough. How did I do this before? I'm trying to remember how I got this before this, and I don't quite recall. Let me see here. Okay, well, we got a continue point there now, so that at least helps. Can I, like, get up here, maybe? Yeah, I can. I could have sworn it had something to do with this thing, though. Like, I could have sworn it, like, shot you out there or something like that. Maybe from here. Damn it. Need to be forward a little bit more. Hold on. We're gonna puzzle this one out. That's what we're gonna do. I could look it up, but we're gonna puzzle it out. So. I just need a little more clearance there, and then we'd be fine. Okay, so we can't jump up here. Maybe I could do that, though. No, that's still not going to get me enough clearance to get there. I really need to do, like, a charge boots thing there to get myself enough clearance. Know what you got to do, but you got to get it yourself unless you need a tip. Now, let me try to figure it out. Let me try to puzzle it out. I'll try to get it. I'm surprised there's a section of this game that I'm doing blind, but that's essentially what I'm doing here, is I'm doing it blind. Hang on. I have another idea. It involves me going up here. Okay. Nope. Okay, Ratchet, come on, work with me, man. Just need one long jump. No, that's not gonna be enough clearance either. Well, that was my idea. Let me see what my surroundings are here. Can't get up there. No. I don't know what that's all about. What do we got up here? I was gonna say, I don't think I'm supposed to be up there. God, I wonder if there's a way to get over there. It's funnier to watch him squirm. No, that's fine. Wait, another thing, don't know what you have to do, it seems to... Oh, that's right. You have to hypnomate the guy and then hypnomate someone else, maybe? Maybe that's how that works. I'm gonna go see if I can find somebody else to hypnomatic over there. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Sorry, citizens. Casual misfire there. Let me just go see if I can hypnomatic someone else over here first before I go do something else with this. Alright. It's not you. So... there's the guy up there. He's not walking over here, though. Oh, okay, hang on. I had him in my sights. Come here, you. Okay, so So maybe you don't have to kill... Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were gonna decide to murder me. Anybody else who I can hit pneumatic? No, nobody up there. Okay, well this isn't getting me what I wanted to get, which is the platinum bolt, so let's go try to get that instead. They must give, like, no experience, those guys, because that's, like... We gotta be so close with this mini-rocket. So there's gotta be, like, a way into this thing, then, right? Like, maybe I can use the dynamo on something to get me into it? No. God, I can't for the life of me remember how to do this. I definitely know it's not doing a long jump from here, though, because we don't have enough clearance for that. Hang on. Oh, that's not what I want to do. What if I do this? Damn it. Stupid railing. Thought I would have enough if I charge booted up this surface, but it doesn't seem like that's a thing that you can actually do. Like if I go just barely to the point where I'm going to slip off the side of this thing, or the back of it, and then I go like that, but it's just not far enough. You lose your height too quickly. That'll take me back to my ship. This doesn't take me back towards the thing, though, right? No. No, it does not. Okay, well that's not what I wanted then, so we'll have to take it back. Or shoot the Megacorp sign with the guy? I could do that. Just gotta see. Fair Corpse Party's such a weird mix. Don't think it's anything anybody would be looking for, like it's so specific. Let's see. Pure Entertainment. It's such an easy puzzle. You know those are the ones I have the most trouble with, is the easy ones. Okay, Taxi, are you really not going to take me back there now? Am I going to have to do all that again? God damn it. I don't even need these platinum bolts. What the hell am I getting them for? I already have all the things that I want in terms of mods. Oh no, wait, I think I got a continue point when I ended up there, so... Alright, look. I just want to get this goddamn platinum bolt. Thought I was gonna fall off there. I was gonna be a little tilted if I fell off right there. Well, I got a continue point. I was gonna say, where's my taxi to get me there now? You can't walk off the taxi either, so... I probably should have shot that guy with the mini rocket. It probably would have upgraded. I know I've done this before. I've collected every platinum bolt in the game in the past. I don't remember how I did it. Ah, Jesus. Think, Jimbo, think. Aren't you collecting them to display at your house? Offer for a tip is still active. I know, but I don't really want to take it. I appreciate it, but I don't really want to take it. This isn't gonna work. Well, I guess I don't want to sit here for an hour doing this, because we still have to do the impossible challenge, and we still have 2 other planets to do, so I don't know how I just floated through that. Alright, tip me. Hit me with that tip. Because obviously I ain't getting it any time in the known, in the known timeline of the universe. Unless I look it up, which I could, but... actually, maybe, hang on. I still think it has something to do with the 2nd floor. But, like, maybe I can go on the opposite side of this railing? No. Your tip. Inventory. I think I know what you're trying to tell me. Because that'll turn that into a grind rail. Okay. Okay, now I see. Thank you. I didn't even think about using the Terminator. That's so fucking clever. God damn it, Insomniac. You're so fucking good at game design. You bastards. I love it, but I hate it. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Now I just need to go back to my ship. Yeah, GG, my dude. Thank you. Because, like I said, I probably wouldn't have gotten that anytime soon, unless my brain somehow clicked and was like, oh, there's water. You have the Terminator, so you can go do something with that. Like, my brain wasn't working, obviously. So... Well, anyway, now that that's done, we can go back and see Angela at her house, because we have the Terminator, so we, or not the Terminator, the Hypnomatic, so we can use it to control the robots in the robot factory and make it to her place and figure out if she's got the ID yet, or if she's being, you know, held captive by mutant protopets or some shit like that, I don't know. But before we do that, since the world is in imminent peril, that makes this the best time to go do some side quests. So, let's go back to Bolden. There's still 1 platinum bolt to pick up there, and I actually can find it now because I have the mapper. And also, we need to pick up the last of the mods that we need for our guns. I'm not sure if I have any other guns that need mods, but if I don't, I'll just buy whatever I can buy with the guns that I have. Then we'll head to the ship shack, because I don't think I have enough raritanium to do anything with it there, but we'll head to the ship shack anyway to see if there's any new paint jobs available. Because I think there's another one besides this one. I mean, the black Corvette look is pretty cool, but there might be other ones that I can get. And then we'll head off to Joba, and we'll do the impossible challenge, and I'll probably call it for the day, so we'll finish this up on Tuesday. You're amused, to be honest? Good. You were laughing. I'm glad that you're amused, because that's the important part here. The important part isn't whether or not I get it. The important part is if it's funny watching me try to figure it out. So, laughing so hard every time you were staring at the water, not realizing it was water. Oh, well, had it right earlier. It did have something to do with the water. Yes. I never claimed to be an intelligent person. I just claimed to be a person. So, let's see. Ah, that's right. So there's nothing in the levitator section. It's just the platinum bolt that was over by Fizzwidget's place. Okay, then that's where we're gonna go. Go to armor vendor? Sure. That'll actually take me to a section of the level where I can kill things, and that's good, because that means that I can run through a little bit of the level, kill a few things, get the mini rocket leveled up. And then we'll have all of the guns that I plan on using for the entire game completely leveled up for the impossible challenge, so that'll be nice. And we'll have all the mods. I need to remember to go to Slim Cognitos. Somebody remind me if I try to leave the planet after getting the Platinum Bolt to go to Slim Cognitos, because I need to go there. So. Does the acid kill you? Nope. Just barely no, but nope. There we go. That's what I wanted. So now we have the cover gun. The Mega Rocket Cannon. What does it do? Well, it's different from the mini rocket in that you can charge it up like this with the circle button, and it shoots out 4 separate rockets that deal monster damage. Like, it deals probably as much as the Plasma Storm deals if you let the Plasma Storm deal its full damage. It still deals increased damage that kills things pretty quickly if you don't let it, if you shoot it 1 rocket at a time, but it's not as effective. it's primarily used as a burst weapon where you use all 4 rockets at the same time. So, yeah, it's pretty solid, though. I like it. It's probably my... Out of the classic series, with the exception of maybe Deadlocked if there's a pretty good rocket gun in that game, it's probably my favorite rocket weapon in the series. I'm not a big fan of the Annihilator and Decimator in Up Your Arsenal. I just don't think it's... I think it gets outclassed by other weapons in that game, so... Yeah. Let's put that there. This looks pretty good for our overall setup, I think. And let's go like this. Just clear out down here with the tank bot, because why the hell not? If I don't fall off the edge in the process. There we go. Oh, okay. Whoops. I meant to do that. No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. That basically, by the way, was what I was doing when I was destroying the bridge enemies yesterday. Was I was just mashing the X button with the bombs here. So in case you were wondering what I was doing yesterday when I was killing all the enemies on the bridge there, that's what it was. I was just killing them with the bombs by spamming the bombs over and over again. Okay, well that clears that out. I'll just go Plasma Storm for the rest, I think. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. And look at that, the tank bot even killed the guy up on top there. Nice. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Finish up in this section. And then we can go back to the ship shack, and then we'll go to Joba. So the stream on Tuesday may not be very long, actually. It might only be like, you know, maybe an hour and a half at the most, I think. But it's fine. Not a big deal. See if that'll catch them. Nope. This one will, though. Haha! And what about you guys down there? How about you eat some of this? Okay, fine. Just don't shoot at them. There we go. Alright, so... a couple more sections here. I think the next section is the section where I use the tank bot normally. Just hide behind cover and let the tank bot do the rest. If I remember right, I think I do. It hasn't been that long since I've done this level. Yep, it is. Okay, so let the tank bot do the work. Whoops. Don't hit the corner while you're doing it. There we go. Just got to do it careful. And then... haha! Gotcha. Can I go through here with the tank bot? No. Okay, that's unfortunate. Rock that one bomb mod that made the screen epileptic was the shit. Deadlock's rocket launcher's pretty good, but a bit different when upgraded. Oh, okay, gotcha. Better than being detelligent like you. No, that's not fair. You're not detelligent. You gave me a good tip, so without spoiling what I had to do. So that's, I don't think that would be considered detelligent. Yeah, he's still called Slim Cognito in English. Yep. More experience you get in life, you forget. Kind of like Benjamin Button, only different. I thought that was a really good movie too, Benjamin Button. I really liked it. It was kind of sad, but I still liked it quite a bit. Let's try the meteor gun out again. Got to give it its time in the sun. My one friend who played this game for his channel, he played it as a part of like an analysis thing, and he shat all over the meteor gun. He's not a fan of it at all. And I can't possibly for the life of me understand why, considering what it's capable of when you have all the mods for it. Evidently, he didn't ever get all the mods for it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have shat all over it. Alright, FizzWidgetBot, if you take me to jail this time, I'm suing your company. Alright, so swing shot is up there. Just swing shot your way up. And fall back down, apparently. Hold on. Technical difficulties, stand by. There we we go. Alright, so that takes care of that. We got the platinum bolt here. There's still, let me see, 1, 2, 3 more, I think. Let me check my items real quick, make sure we got them all. We found 35. Did I get them all then? Because there's 2 on the last planet, and there's 1 more in Angela's place. Did I miss some somewhere? Hang on, we gotta figure this out. Because there's supposed to be 40 total, I think. If it's anything like the first game, there should be 40 total. So. Streams are generally not long enough, in your opinion. I know. I've dealt with that in the past. It's just a matter of, oh, really? Well, then how the hell am I supposed to get back from here? Die? I mean, I could, yes. Okay, that brings me right back here. That's fine. Yeah, I know they're not necessarily long enough. I don't think I have the endurance, honestly, to go for like the 4 or 5. Like, I've gone for 4 hours in the past before because of my birthday. I'll go for like a double time stream or that sort of thing. I know that if I play this to completion, it's going to be like a 3.5 hour stream at this point, and so I wouldn't want to watch that on YouTube front to back. Like that just doesn't appeal to me. So. I consider the fact that since I don't want to watch it, I'm pretty sure like other people wouldn't necessarily want to watch the whole thing either. So that's why I'm cutting it a little shorter than, you know, being able to beat the game. If we end up only streaming for like an hour tomorrow, that's okay. Not tomorrow, Tuesday. That's what I meant. Yeah, I guess it was only the lock-on mods left to get. All right, that's fine. Alright, but I gotta look at my ship because I'm supposed to have like 37, I think, platinum bolts at this point. So maybe I missed a few more elsewhere that we're gonna have to go find. Which is fine, it gives me something else to do here, but, you know. And even I could even cut it short after getting the other platinum bolts too. We could do the impossible challenge in the finale on Tuesday. I don't know. Yeah, I got it from Slim. Yep. Thank you for the reminder. Let's see, we got everything there. We missed, okay, so there's a second one. Oh, that's right, because there's a Hypnomatic part 1 that I need to get. So there's 2 here. I missed one here. Is that the one from the, inside of the Megacorp thing? The sign? Maybe? Probably. Okay, so I needed the Hypnomatic for the other ones on Grelban. Then there's this one. Don't understand why he shat all over, because suddenly becomes another kind of weapon that you can't use like the version 4. The upgrade lava gun's kind of an AoE type gun, crowd control, because it's not a solid, not ending stream of lava. Meteor gun defeats the purpose. That's why people make supercuts. Interesting things that happen. Yeah. Yeah, it becomes a completely different gun, so that may be why he didn't like it so much. I think he may have changed his opinion since then, though, because this is a video that he made back in like 2016. So maybe since then he may have played the game again and gotten all the mods for it and stuff. But I just think that the meteor gun it's a good boss killing weapon for the end of the game, and it's also just solid for like really strong enemies. Basically, like it changes its needs from what the lava gun was, because the lava gun was more of like a small enemies gun. And essentially, the meteor gun becomes an upgrade to the heavy lancer. So maybe he just didn't like that it was like a flamethrower type weapon like the Pyrocitor, and then it turned into a not flamethrower type weapon, you know, maybe. Pretty sure it's the sign thing. God, Planet Damazel's kicking my ass today. Alright, we're gonna go figure this one out too, before we go back to Joba. So... yeah, you don't really need a boss killer for the end of the game, because it's like, by this point in the game, we have, you know, the Mega Rocket, we have the Heavy Bouncer, we have the Plasma Storm. We've got so many good weapons at this point that it's ridiculous, but yeah, the Meteor Gun I find, and the thing about the Meteor Gun that I think is really worthwhile, at the very least, is that in Challenge Mode, the Mega Meteor Gun is only 200,000 bolts, and you can essentially run through the entire game with just the Mega Meteor Gun. So that's impressive, I think. Like, it's usually pretty difficult for a single weapon to do that. So, where does this go, anyway? The Park Dome? I don't know if I want to go to the Park Dome. I really want to go back there. Well, I guess the Park Dome can take me, essentially, there, so... Like, we can backtrack to it. So. That would require the final boss to actually defend itself. Yeah, yeah, the final boss in this game is probably the easiest. As a matter of fact, it's definitely the easiest in the classic trilogy. I don't know how it compares to Deadlock's final boss, but it's definitely not very hard in this one. Like, it's really pretty simple. Oh god, they're back. Run! No, Ratchet, run away! There. Get me the fuck out of here. I want none of what you're selling. I'm not buying. I shouldn't have left the planet. I shouldn't even have left until I found them all. Alright, so Hypnomatic, that's the tank bot glove. There we go. Let's blow these guys up so they don't become a problem. And then... I don't think it's this thing. I could have sworn you shoot something with this guy, though, like to blow something up. Maybe it is this. But see, I can't aim at it. Well, I guess if I do that, if I jump into it, I can aim at it. Excuse me, pardon me. There's gotta be something down here, though, because these guys are, like, going crazy with me being down here. I don't remember this part either. I should probably look this one up. Shoot at the middle part with rockets, the door where Ratchet is facing the thing. Oh, so back here you mean, okay. Yeah, maybe. Because maybe if you go in the middle of it, it'll do something, yeah. Is this wall jumpable? It is, but it doesn't let me go up it. So... It took damage. I don't know how much damage it takes, but... Alright, well, switch. Let's see here. The Plasma Storm. Man, that doesn't really do well. Maybe if I get it stuck. That did pretty good. Man, how much damage does this thing take? Holy crap. Let's just get rid of those guys first. Or maybe just keep shooting the thing with the little guy that I hypnotize up there. But then I've only got 30 seconds, so... Maybe if I... No. This isn't gonna go far enough, no. Do I just keep going back and forth and buying stuff? It's indestructible, Bolt Waster, but maybe that's how it opens. No, damn, don't know. The Hypnomate's not having any involvement with it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go back and buy some ammo, but I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with that. I should probably look it up, honestly, because I'm just wasting money at this point, even, really. It seems weird that the Hypnobots would be up there, though, and it doesn't have anything to do with it. Hold on. I'm turning off chat on my phone for 1 second real quick. Let's see here. My life messed up a puzzle in Shido's palace, and I have to backtrack forward, hit a switch not thinking, and have to go all the way back and hit it again. Oh, that sucks, Conker. Sorry to hear that. They're awful, not to mention some fights are unavoidable. It takes long to get to the next safe room, too. Yeah. Hopefully you get back without too much trouble. Maybe there's a hole for the spider bot? That's a thought. I got nothing else, so let's try that before I go look it up. Hello? No, let me on the platform. God damn it. Get the fuck off of me! There. I never should have left the planet. It's alright, though. It's fine. If I were a spider bot, where would I go into here? Let's see. Nope. Nope. And... oh, okay. Huh. I'm gonna look it up, because I don't really think I remember how this works. Hold on. Almost to the IT company president now? Okay, good, Conker. Glad that it buffered out somewhat. Hopefully you don't have to do too much backtracking beyond that. I'm gonna look it up. We're just sitting here doing nothing after all. I really should have looked up Damosel a little bit more before doing this. What is this over here? Hold on. Just a big Jack and Daxter logo. Uh-huh. Alright, hold on. Gonna turn chat off on my phone for 2 seconds while I look this damn thing up. Hold up. Just a second. Ratchet and Clank Damosel Platinum Bolts, please. Platinum Bolt. Cause I'm missing one. Hypnotize the robot on top of the pyramid. Guide it to jump down on the side nearest the exit. Explode the robot. Okay. Looked it up and it was something completely different. Didn't even remember it, to be honest. I don't remember ever doing this, honestly. Maybe I never got this one, but I could have sworn I did. It's got to be, like, right here, and then you, like, blow up the robot or something. How do I blow him up, anyway? Oh, there we go. That's how you blow him up. Well, that wasn't the correct side. Well, we got 3 more sides to go. Aha, there it is. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that one, because there's... How would you even know? There's nothing on the wall there, you know? Like, I guess you could just keep trying, but, like... I don't know. That one seems a little weird to me. Well, whatever, it's fine, we got it. So now we should be at 36. Let's see. 37, 38, 39, 40, because there's 2 on Angela's planet, yeah. And then there's also 2 on the last planet. So yeah, we're good now. We got everything we need now. Alright, let's go do the impossible challenge. And then call it a day. Don't remember doing it like this either. Maybe that's why I thought it happened random, because it was something that nobody would think of. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of saying with that one. Like the Terminator thing was clever as hell, because like you wouldn't even think to do that unless you're like, oh yeah, well, you know, it's Terminator, water, all that stuff. Like it doesn't immediately occur to you when you're looking at it, right? Unless you're like Galaxy Brain, which obviously I'm not very Galaxy Brain. But yeah, that part there, like I would never even have thought of that unless it's like a trial and error thing. So, okay, so we should have, yep, missing 2 there, and then there's 2 on the last planet that I know where they are. So, okay, let's head back to Joba, because we have 1 more challenge to defeat at the, wow, that Protopet ran a long ways. We have one more challenge to beat here on Joba, and it involves the Megacorp Games. So that's our next thing to do here. And I'm trying to decide at this point, because to be honest with you, I'm thinking this might be where we leave it off for the day. I know that's a pain in the ass because I kept saying, oh yeah, we're going to go do the impossible challenge, we're going to go do it, but it'll mean that it'll give us more to do on Tuesday's stream if I don't do the impossible challenge right now, like if I go do it after the fact. Now do the stanky leg. I mean, if I had face cam. Yeah, you know what? Excuse me. I'm good for now. That's where we're going to leave it for today. So I apologize for ending it off without doing the impossible challenge yet. We will go do it, but it's going to happen on the next episode of Ratchet & Clank Going Commando, the Stream Edition, where we will also be beating the game. So that should give us a little bit of stuff to do. So it's not just like a 45-minute to an hour-long stream on the next one. It'll pad out the time a little bit, so it'll give us something to do there. So again, sorry for cutting it off a little bit early today, but it'll make the streams a little more even for the finale. It's already almost 1 a.m. for you, so you don't mind. Well, yeah, I guess that's an important thing. So, will we be able to beat the impossible challenge at the arena here on Joba? And what are we going to do about the Protopet and Mr. Fizzwidget? Find out on the next episode of Ratchet & Clank Going Commando, the Stream Edition, which will be the finale of this playthrough. That also saves me a little bit of time, too, because I still have to do setup for the next game we're playing, Mario & Luigi. I haven't done the setup videos for it yet, and tomorrow I'm going to be busy, so it would have been a bit of a hectic time to try to set that up. So padding that out till Tuesday and saving the Mario and Luigi stuff until Thursday will give me a little bit of wiggle room, I think. So thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. Rockin' fun. Go to sleep. And I'll see all of you on the next one, which will be on Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, everybody, take care and have a good night. Never! You can't make me!